When it comes to simple and budget-friendly recipes, I'm the queen because I have so many recipes on my channel which I've not tried out, including these delicious saucy with eggplants together with chimichurri potato wedges. If you're not familiar with saucy, it's soya chunks if you are from another part of the world. So it's budget-friendly and very versatile. Peel 4 to 5 medium potatoes, then you're going to cut into wedges just like this. Wash several times to get rid of the excess starch in the potatoes. Then you're going to pat dry the potatoes, ready for cooking. Also, you need some onions, coriander. I have eggplants, a lemon, Sossi. That is, if you're not familiar with Sossi, that is soya chunks. We have salt, all-purpose seasoning, and a few spices together with cooking oil. So the recipe is super easy. I'll start off by showing you how to parboil your potatoes, and you're going to place a pot over medium-high flame and add in water. Then you're going to transfer in your potatoes. Add in a teaspoon of salt, which is going to season the potatoes. Then you're going to cover and wait for the water to come to a boil, which is going to take around 2 to 3 minutes at most. Boiling the potatoes in cold water is going to ensure that the potatoes boil evenly. So if you're going to be boiling water, placing in the potatoes are not going to cook at the same time. So that is a very important tip when it comes to boiling your potato wedges, ready for frying or for baking. Obviously, the salt is to season the potato wedges, and the cooking time is going to vary on the size that you have cut up your potatoes. If you have large potatoes and you chop into big pieces, it's going to differ from having or peeling small potatoes for the recipe. So mine is going to take around 5 to 6 minutes at most for the potatoes to cook halfway. Now, I have some saucy, which I'm going to add in cold water. So I'll grab my jug with water, add in enough water to fully submerge the saucy. Then I'll let this sit for around 5 minutes as my potatoes are boiling. So prepping up is very important because once the saucy is ready, you're going to get straight into cooking this simple lunch recipe. After 5 minutes, you'll notice that your saucy absorbs in the water and clumps up. So you're going to drain off the water, ready for cooking. So I'm going to check my potato wedges. Once you notice the edges crumbling, your potatoes are halfway cooked. So I'm going to put out the flames, then I'm going to drain my potatoes immediately. I'm going to pick up my colander and shake off the excess water. Then I'm going to place the potatoes aside so that the excess moisture can escape, whereby the potatoes are going to turn out very dry so that frying can get easy. Remember, water and cooking oil don't mix. And I have a pan with cooking oil, which I'm going to place over medium-high flame and wait for around a minute or two for the cooking oil to get hot. I'm also going to grab a pan. Now it's time to multitask. But because the recipe is very simple, it's going to be very fast. So I'm going to place my pan for cooking my saucy over medium flame. Then I'm going to add in a tablespoon of cooking oil. Add in my already prepped up leeks and onions. Stir in the leeks and the green onions, saute for around a minute until soft with a very light golden brown color. Once the oil is ready, I'm going to carefully place in my potatoes into the cooking oil. The potatoes are cooked halfway, so it's a matter of adding in some crunch. So the cooking time is going to be in between 3 to 4 minutes or until the potatoes get a lovely golden brown color. I'm going to check on my onions, which are slowly cooking, and I've added in some leek because it's a very flavorful onion. Yeah, it's an onion, which is very versatile because you can add into soups, samosa, into dishes just like this. Maybe you're cooking some meat or chicken, you can throw in some leek for that extra flavor. So adding in a touch of color is going to bring the flavor a notch higher, which is going to make the dish very flavorful. When it comes to Sossi, it's budget friendly, super easy and simple to cook. It's high in protein. That is 100 grams of Sossi is equivalent to 40 to 50 grams of protein, which means that it's a great substitute when it comes to meat and chicken. And also it is high in iron and calcium. So yeah, it's absolutely worth trying. I'm going to check on my onions, which are starting to get that lovely color. So I'm going to add in my drained Sossi into the pan. Toss your Sossi together with the flavorful onions. Then I'm going to add in some green seasoning that I made earlier on. You can check in the description box for the full recipe. So I'm going to add in a tablespoon of the sauce. Stir in together with the Sossi. Yum. For the recipe, I'm using white eggplants. You can substitute with purple eggplants if you can't find this type of eggplant. So I'm going to cut in half and into wedges. Once done, I'm going to check on my Sossi, which is perfectly searing together with the onions. So now I'm going to add in half a teaspoon of paprika, cumin, and a touch of black pepper. Add in a seasoning cube, a splash of water. Stir in the Sossi, then I'm going to add in my eggplants. Just look how gorgeous everything turns out after adding in the spices together with the eggplants. Add in half a cup of water, which is going to deglaze the pan, and also it's going to enable you to simmer the eggplants for around 5 to 6 minutes. So I've added in a seasoning cube, which contains a little bit of salt. So once everything comes to a boil over medium flame, you're going to check the seasoning. If it's not perfect, you're going to add in some more salt. I love recipes which include potatoes because I'm a huge potato lover and I have so many potato recipes on my channel. So I'm going to grab some kitchen towels, place on my plate, and because my potato wedges are looking lovely, crispy, I'm going to transfer to my plate and add in the next round. Add in some more potato wedges. I'm going to use my skimmer to hold the potatoes so that they don't splash oil on me. Then I'm going to fry for around 3 to 4 minutes at most. I'm going to check the seasoning. Add in some salt to fully season my Sossi. Squeeze in juice of half a lemon, which is going to brighten all the flavors in the dish. Then I'm going to stir in. Make sure the eggplants are cooking. If you notice that your pan is drying out, you can add in a splash of more water. Or you can reduce the flames to medium-low so that everything can slowly cook. When you caramelize your onions, you get a very nice brown color in your sauce. which is sweet, since all the natural sugars drip into the cooking oil and everything gets very flavorful with a perfect onion flavor. Yum. I'm going to check the seasoning a final time. No tomatoes, but the saucy is looking so good. So now I'm going to check on my potato wedges. Been around 2 minutes. The potatoes are crispening up. Frying in batches is going to give you crispy potatoes, so don't overcrowd your pan because you're going to lose all that crunchiness. The second round is ready. I'm going to transfer to the rest. I love that we have a very, very, very gorgeous color on the potatoes. I'm going to add in some salt to season my potato wedges. Then I'm going to add in some chimichurri sauce, which I made earlier on. Chimichurri sauce is a very easy peasy condiment which is super flavorful because we have very nice flavors. Toss the potatoes. You can use your hands or toss using a spoon, a fork, until all the potato wedges are coated with the goodness. You can use a spoon, toss the potatoes using your hands, or you can add the potato wedges in a bowl, add in the chimichurri sauce and toss. Chimichurri sauce is super versatile because once you grill some meat, you can add the sauce on top of your chicken, in potato wedges or any veggies of choice, and it's going to turn that, and it's going to bring all those lovely flavors into your dish because the sauce is zesty, delicious, with a very nice olive oil taste, which makes every bite absolutely yummy. So I'm going to try my potato wedge, that is. Nice. When you are a potato lover, you always anticipate on your first bite because potatoes are just so yum. This is how my saucy and eggplants are looking. So now I'm going to garnish with some coriander. When cooking saucy, don't add in too much sauce because you lose all that flavor. And this is how my saucy is looking together with eggplants. As you can see, the eggplants are tender. The seasoning is perfect. So I'm going to add in coriander to add in color and flavor. Then I'm going to serve. Whenever I'm cooking these delicious meals, I always have an audience in the background. So Alan is going to test the chimichurri potato wedges and the saucy, and he'll tell us how good it is.
The potato wedges are delicious, zesty, and have a lovely color of the coriander. And now I'm going to taste the, what's it called again?
Saucy.
The saucy. And if you're not careful, you can mistake it with meat because the flavors are absolutely perfect and taste like meat.
I'm going to give the saucy a try also. Tender, flavorful. It's actually incredible. And as for the eggplants, they're tender. Yum. This is a must-try recipe, yeah?
Yeah, it's actually even my favorite. I like it.
Perfect combo. Give this recipe a try.